Om Om Yo Brahmanam Vidadhati Purvam Yo Vai Vedanshta Prahinoti Tasmai Tamna Devamatma Buddhi Prakasham Mumukshurvai Sharanamaham Prapadye. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartribhyo Vamshirshibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyaha Sarvopaplavarahitaha Prajnanagnaha Pratyagartho Brahmaivahamasmi Brahmaivahamasmi Vedantartha Vibhasakaya Gurave Shantaya Sannyasine Nanavadi Nagendra Sanghapavaye Yogindra Vandyaya Cha Mohadvanta Divakaraya Bhagavat Pada Vidhan Viprate Tasmai Bhashikrite Namostu Satatam Purnaya Bodhatmane Sarvatantra Swatantraya Sadatma Vedine Srimate Shankararyaya Vedanta Gurave Namaha Yovatirna Ihacharya Rupena Yatinamure Srimannarayan Vande Tam Harim Karunanidhim Mananakhyam Prakaranam Vasudeva Yatishwarai Rachitam Vistarenadya Sangrahena Prakashyate Balanam Upakaraya Mama Vijnana Siddhaye Tatra Shri Balagopala Krishna Sannihito Bhave. Now, in the second chapter of Laghuvasudeva Mananam, the first topic is that of Anubandha Chatushtayam. Anubandha means those factors which are responsible for any person to undertake the studies of, of the scriptures or undertake the study of any book. What would be those fundamental factors because of which a person is willing or is propelled into the studies? ग्रंथाध्ययन प्रवृत्ति प्रयोजक ज्ञान विषयत्वम अनुबंधत्वम. This is what is called as anubandh. Sarita, do you remember any other the same definition of anubandha in different words? Sarita, do you remember?
नो स्वामी जी, वही है, वही याद है.
What? Well, so this is what is anubandha. Those factors which are responsible, knowing which the person is propelled into the study of a book. And since they are four in number, the Anubandham is called as Anubandha Chatushtaya. So now we are going to look at those Anubandha Chatushtayas. Atha Dvitiya Varnake Anubandha Chatushtayam Uchyate. So now he says in the second chapter, in the Dvitiya Varnakam, Anubandha Chatushtayam Uchyate. What is defined is the fourfold Anubandhas. Vishaya Prayojanam Sambandho Adhikari Cha iti Anubandha Chatushtaya. So what are those four factors knowing which a person will be will decide to study or not to study a particular work, and that is Vishaya Prayojanam Sambandha Adhikari. These are the four things. Vishaya means the topic. Prayojanam means the purpose. Sambandha is what is the sambandha, what is the relationship, what is the connection between this book and what you want to study. Adhikari means a person who is qualified to undertake the study. So we are going to see all these things. Who is a person who is qualified to undertake the study? Why should he be qualified? So that his efforts will bear the fruits, because nobody wants to have any fruitless involvement. Nobody wants to put in efforts into something that is useless, fruitless, unsuccessful. So, Adhikari is a person in whom those efforts will bear the fruits, the results, the consequence. So, such a person is called as Adhikari. Sure. So, knowing what is the Vishaya, why should you know the Vishaya? Because unless and until you do not know what is the topic that book is going to cover, or what is the topic that the speaker is going to put light on, why would you be even interested in it? So, first of all, you need to know what is the topic that is going to be discussed, or what is the topic on which the light is going to be shed. So, Vishayaha, Prayojanam. Even if you knew that topic, how is it going to help you? Is knowing that topic going to be of any help fulfill your purpose? So prayojanam, then sambandha. I have told you the relationship between. So if you study this, what will happen? That means that prayojanam will be fulfilled. So now you like that there are these connections. Sambandha, and finally the adhikari, the qualified seeker. Chaitya Anubandha Chatushtayam. Prekshavat Pravritti Karanam is called as Anubandham. What is called as Anubandham? Prekshavat Pravritti Karanam. Asya Vedanta Shastrasya. I hope everybody has the book in front of them. Asya Vedanta Shastrasya Brahmaeva Vishayaha. Now, what is it that this book is going to talk to you about? Since this is a Prakarana Grantha, Laghuvasudeva Mananam is what? A Prakarana Grantha. What do you mean by Prakarana Grantha? Prakarana Grantha means a book, an independent work of an author which deals with a particular section of the Shastra and has the same purpose as what the Shastra has. So, over here, Vedanta Shastrasya Brahma eva Vishayaha. What is it that the Upanishads want to tell you? Is Brahma. Brahma eva Vishayaha. Even if it is Brahman, will I get a job if I know Paramatma, if I know Brahman? No, that is not the Prayojanam. What is the Prayojanam? Moksha eva Prayojanam. What is the Prayojanam? Prayojanam means the purpose. Moksha eva Prayojanam. Pratipadya Pratipadaka Bhavaha. Bodhya Bodhaka Bhavaha va Sambandhaha. So the Shastra and this Vishaya. What is the Sambandha? What is the connection between this? What is the Vishaya? No. Brahma is the Vishaya. Ah. And what is this book? Laghuvasudeva Mananam. So what is the sambandha between these two? Pratipadya Brahmavastu is Pratipadya, that what is propagated. And who is the propagator? The book. So Pratipadya Pratipadaka Bhava Sambandha. Athava Bodhya Bodhaka Bhavo Va Sambandha. So the Shastra and the Vishaya Brahma. What is the sambandha? The bodhya, that what is being uh, uh, being what do they say? What is it? What is the topic on which the light is being thrown? Is bodhya. Brahma is the bodhya, huh? And bodhaka, who the book is the bodhaka, because of whom that bodha is had. So bodhya bodhaka bhava samdha. Who is a qualified seeker over here, or a qualified student? By qualified student, what do we mean? The student or the seeker in whom this entire exercise of studies of Shravana Manana will become fruitful and Shigratara fruitful. So therefore, who is such an adhikari? Sadhana chatushtaya sampanno adhikari. The one who is endowed with the fourfold qualifications is the qualified seeker. Sir, what are those fourfold qualifications? We will see those. But presently, what is it? Sadhana chatushtaya, the one who is endowed with these fourfold sadhanas. Okay, he already has them. Not that he is trying to collect it. He already has them. Sampannaha. It is already accomplished in his life. And that's why he is the qualified, most fit student of Vedanta. Yatha, he gives you an example to understand the adhikari. Yatha Brahaspati Savane Brahmanaha eva Rajasuye Kshatriyaha eva तथा वेदांत शास्त्रे साधन चतुष्टय संपन्न eva adhikari. Now, the Shastra tells you who is a person who is qualified to do something. And by that, what does it mean? Is it giving any privileges? No, it simply means that such a person in whom the efforts will become fruitful. So somebody wants to do Rajasuya Yajna. There is some, now Vasishtha Rishi says, I am Rama's Guru. Vasishtha Rishi says, what? I am Sri Rama's Guru. And that's why I want to do what? Rajasuya Yajna. Over there, then you may be. But no, sir. Why no? Because Rajasuya Yajna is to be performed only by the Kshatriyas. For you, it will be only waste of time and waste of resources. That whole engagement will be a wastage. And therefore, so if Rama tomorrow gets up and says, hey, look here, I am Sri Rama, Ayodhyapati Rama, and I will make I can make the rules and laws, and therefore I want to do Brahaspati Savanam. There is one yajna called as Brahaspati Savanam. No, sir, you can be Rama, you can be Ayodhyapati, but you are not qualified. The whole thing will be a wastage. It will not bear any fruits. And therefore, he who, just as for a Brahmin, Brahaspati Savana, Brahmin is Adhikari for Brahaspati Savana, Kshatriya is the Adhikari for Rajasuya Yajna, Tatha. So also, in case of Vedanta Shastra, so the qualification, will it be defined by his Varna? Brahmana Kshatriya? No, over here, sadhana chatushtaya sampanna eva adhikari. So, over here, the one who has access to the Veda, he can belong to the Trivaranikas, and he who has the access to the Vedas, but he who is endowed with ample sampatti. This is the sadhana chatushtaya sampannaha eva adhikari. Now, what is sadhana? So naturally, now you want to know what is the sadhana chatushtaya. What are those fourfold qualities? Now, what did you understand in the beginning of the class? The fourfold anubandhas. What are those fourfold anubandhas? Vishaya, Prayojana, Sambandha, and
Adhikari.
Adhikari. Now, in defining Adhikari, what did we say? The Adhikari should be
Sadhana Sadhushtaya Sampannaha.
Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampannaha. What are those fourfold sadhana? Now, the fourfold sadhanas we are going to discuss. And they are Nitya Nitya Vastu Vivekaha. The discrimination should be there. So that the person is able to understand the distinction between what is the distinction that he needs to understand, what is permanent and what is impermanent, temporary. Okay, that which is bound by time and that which is not bound by time. Nitya Nitya Vastu Viveka. He should have that. Now, ordinarily, even when you go to buy some mixer grinder, then you don't see that? Does it have a warranty of 2 years or 5 years? And then you choose something which can endure for longer time. Isn't it? So you choose. So over there with whatever relatively nitya, what relatively nitya, so that thing, nitya. And so you are looking for something which will be, which can endure longer time. So nitya, anitya, vastu vivekaha. So now when you want sukham, what kind of sukham do you want? The sukham which will finish in just like that in a ziffy, or sukham which will stay with you forever. Nitya nitya vastu viveka. In fact, that is what we want. Nityam also means ananta. Okay. Nitya nitya vastu viveka. Then iha mutrartha phalabhoga viragaha. Second thing is that he should be endowed with this quality where he has total dispassion towards the objects of enjoyment, whether they belong to this world or to the other world. And that's why now you understand why Indian spirituality and religion have not been able to create terrorists. Because even if there is amutra bhog, hey, you are saying there may be Swargaloka, but that Swargaloka is also anitya. There can be Swargaloka, but what? That Swargaloka is also anitya. And what is really Sukha Swarupam? Not those damsels from the heaven, but Paramatma alone is Sukha Swarupam. That's why you cannot now tell that come, we will give you a ticket to heaven where you can watch all this free show. Go. Burst yourself and you will find yourself dancing with them. No such thing. Ihamutra phalabhoga viragaha. There is absolute dispassion towards iha phalabhoga, artha phalabhoga. And this is very, very important that even those objects which you are experiencing, how is that experience due to what? It is the phalam. Phalam of what? Your own karma. So it is, what are you experiencing? Karma phala. in form of these objects, whether these objects are of this world or of the other world. So iha, iha means ihalaukikam, amutra means paralaukikam, ihamutra halabhoga viragaha is the second quality which is required. What is the third one? Shamadhi Shatakam. Now, if there is this sixfold sampatti, meaning wealth. This is the spiritual wealth that one must try to collect. Because whenever you say something,
must try to acquire them. Acquire.
accumulate. Okay, yeah, true. This is the six types of wealth that a person must try to accumulate. Because when you talk about wealth, there are these two things that go with the wealth. One is that you want to acquire it, you want to protect it, and also the third thing is that you want it to grow. So when you're looking at spiritual wealth, what is it that one must try to cultivate? Means acquire. These qualities are something that one must try to acquire. Then one must try to protect these qualities in life. And the third thing that one should do is one should see to it that these qualities are nourished and they grow in life. So this is the Shamadhi Shataka Sampatti. And the fourth one is Mumukshutvam, the quality of being a Mumukshu. Mumukshu meaning who?
Seeker.
No, not just seeker. Mumukshu means the one who is desirous of liberation. That he desires liberation. What Ichha does he have? He has the Ichha of
Moksha.
So Moksha Ichha is called as Mumuksha. Moksha Ichha is called as Mumuksha. The one who has this Mumuksha, such a person is called as Mumukshu. So what is the quality that the Mumukshu will have?
A strong desire for moksha.
No. Mumukshutvam. Like the ghata has the quality of being of
Ghatatvam.
ghatatvam. Cow, go will have
Gotvam.
gotvam. Like that mumukshu will have.
Mumukshutvam.
And because of the presence of mumukshutvam, the person is called as
Mumukshu.
mumukshu. So, right. So mumukshutvam cha iti sadhana chatushtayam. These are the four. So who is an adhikari for Vedanta Shastra? You know, it is not some ordinary thing. Even, you know, when people go for various subjects in colleges and universities, they don't look for the aptitude? Why do they look for the aptitude of a person? Because a person with an aptitude for those subjects will definitely blossom. He will be able to understand them. He will have a better grip over those topics. He will have access to it without any difficulty. Like that, who is the adhikari for Vedanta? The adhikari basically means the one who will be able to bear the fruit. What is the fruit? Jnanam. That jnanam means through jnanam what is attained?
Moksham.
Moksha. So now, in a way, who is a person who can attain moksha?
Jnani.
Jnani. But who is the one who will have the jnanam?
साधन चतुष्टय संपन्नः
Sampannah.
The one who
Mumukshu.
is sadhana chatushtaya sampannaha. Correct? So now, therefore, he is the only one in whom this fruit of liberation will be seen. The moksha purushartha will be accomplished. So now here we have. Furthermore, Brahma eva nityam, Jagad anityam. Now this is Nityanitya Viveka. This is yet not, he has not got that Satya Mithya Viveka. Okay? So what is Nityanitya Viveka? Brahma eva nityam. Brahman alone is nityam. Paramatma alone is nityam. Whereas Jagat, the entire world of all the names and forms, what is its status? Anityam. Iti Shruti Smriti Purana Dina Swayameva Jayamanam Jnanam Nityanitya Vastu Vivekaha. Now, how has he come to know about this? Now, Jagat is Anityam, that you know. But just when you know that Jagat is Anityam, the person becomes even more insecure. And then what does he try to do? Now, when he discovers that this Jagat, meaning the people, relationships, objects, status, our own health, all, how is it?
अनित्यम
Anityam.
But when a person sees this, it is Anityam. Now he wants to make it Nityam. I will love you forever. Forever? What forever? That's okay. Even before he can write the spelling forever, the love has vanished. Then what you talk, sir? And so Jagade Anityam, you know, when a person sees, he goes into a panic mode, and now he wants to make something that is permanent. Carve his name in the stone, so that it is permanent. What? You know that story, right? Where was the other day also I was talking, maybe your class one day. You remember that story of Hiranyakashipu? Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. Huh? The mic is not working well. You remember the story of Hiranyakashipu?
Yes, sir.
So what happens is that Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha are two brothers. And these Daityas, they create a havoc in this earth. So Bhagavan Vishnu assumes the avatar of the boar, Varaha avatar, and
नरसिंह
uh,
नरसिंह ना नरसिंह
No. For
Varaha,
Hiranyaksha, Varaha Avtara.
Varaha avatar. So in that Varaha avatar destroys Hiranyaksha. Hiranyakashipu sees that, and then he comes home. Hiranyaksha's wife and his mother are crying. These two brothers, their mother is crying. So he sees that there is a lot of wailing and grief over there that these women have. So he goes and gives them Upadesha. He tells what is there, the body is anityam, everything is like this. But that's why it is like this. And then when he tells them, these women, feel a little better and they stop crying. But this Hiranyakashipu, now he says, how can this body and everything be anityam? I am going to make it nityam. And he does tapashcharya. So this is what happens with Asuri Sampatti. When a person is having Asuri qualities, when he sees that the world is anityam, he goes into a different mode of wanting to make it permanent. People should know me permanently. Future generations will know me, recognize me. Huh? What recognize me? So you want to make your name and fame and glory permanent. Yeah? Sarvabhaum. Yeah. So Jagadanityam. You know what you are craving, what you are asking for is Nityam. Then instead of wanting to make that what is Anityam, what is it that you should see?
What is Nityam?
That
What
what
is
is
Nityam?
Nityam. But if you do not know what is Nityam, will you go for it? Or will you keep on trying to make Anityam as Nityam?
Yeah, we try to make, we'll run around Anityam only because we don't know what is
Then you
Nityam.
will keep on going around the Anityam, trying to make it Nityam. That relationship should be permanent. The status should be permanent. My money should be permanent. My this should be permanent. And my beauty should be permanent. And my youth should be permanent. So on and so forth. Hey, what? And therefore, Shruti Smriti Purana Dina, this knowledge of what is Nityam, because Anityam you are naturally seeing, but Nityam you cannot know. It is only through the grace of the scriptures only. Okay? It is through the grace of the scriptures will you know that Brahma Paramatma alone is Nityam. And therefore, if you look at all the pravritti of any human being, he is asking for that what is Nityam. In different words, what is he seeking? Paramatma only.
Nityam.
He is seeking whom? What is he seeking? He is seeking Paramatma only, but this fool does not know. He does not know. And then that's why in pursuit of Nityam, then he wants his love to be Nityam, his fame to be Nityam, his glory to be Nityam, his youth to be Nityam, his powers to be Nityam, his strength to be Nityam, so on and so forth. This is foolish. And therefore it is through Shruti Smriti Puranadina Swayameva Jayamanam Jnanam. That Swayameva Jayamanam means Apatataha Jayamanam. Even the cursory knowledge of the scriptures will allow you to know you, let you know this. Even that. So what is that Swayameva Jayamanam Jnanam means? Cursory knowledge. It may not be in detail. It may not, your knowledge that Parmeshwara is Nitya may not be you may not have a very, very clear knowledge about this, yet even the cursory knowledge will also be your raft. And Swayameva Jayamanam means
Known by
Bhaskar ji,
itself.
by own experience.
Swayameva.
Swayameva.
what is the meaning of Swayameva I said just now?
You said even if it's cursory knowledge.
Apata jnanam.
Apatataha Jayamanam.
Apat.
Apatataha. Swayameva means, over here, what that Swayameva means? Not that, oh, this is Swayambhu Jnanam. The rest of the Jnanam are all acquired Jnanam. No. Apatataha. All Jnanam are like that. Swayameva Jayamanam means Apatataha
Kevalam.
Jayamanam.
Kevalam jnanam.
You know, Jayamanam Jnanam Nitya Nitya Vastu Vivekaha. Even this cursory knowledge to begin with is good enough. Is good enough. Then furthermore, this is the Viveka. This is the power of discrimination. Iha Srakchandanadi Vishaya Bhogaha Amudra Apsarastri Vishayadi Bhogascha iti Ubhayamapi Anityam iti Shvavanta Ashanamudra Purishadi Vattatra Tatra Vairasyam Ihamutra Ihamutrartha Phalabhoga Viragaha. Now, what? Ihamutra Phalabhoga Viragaha. Now, Iha Artha, matlab, the objects of this world. What is that? Bhoga. But how can you enjoy or experience those? Only if they are phalas of your karma. There may be objects, but those objects can become your something that you can experience only if it is your karma phala. Okay? Not without that. So, Iha, what are those objects of this world? You're talking about from whom the dispassion is there. Srak Chandanadi Vishaya Bhogaha. Srak means the garlands. In the olden days, people used to decorate themselves with these flowers, garlands. Nowadays, people decorate themselves with, expensive clothes and things like that. And Chandana means the perfume. Even today also, we like perfume and decorate ourselves with various things, whether they are, after all, your expensive cars, etc., are what? Your decorations would be. They are your decorations only, so that you become attractive. Or people, he is having such an expensive car. Srak Chandanadi Vishaya Bhogaha. And Amutra Phala Artha, what is the other objects of the other world? Apsarastri Vishayadi. That what are the Apsara, the nymphs of the heavenly, the celestial nymphs. Not on this mortal world and all who are living in the jungles. No. Celestial, Apsara Prabhati. Bhogaha iti ubhayamapi anityam. Whether these are the objects of this world or these are the objects of the celestial worlds. What is one thing is common about them, and that is both of them are anityam.
Anityam.
Ubhayamapi anityam. Acha. Now you have known that both of these are anityam. Then what happens, sir? What has this knowledge done to you? Shvavanta Ashanamutra Purishadivat. Tatra Tatra Vairasyam. Now, will anybody who likes porridge, kheer, so some dog had eaten the porridge, and because it was not able to digest, it vomits it out. Will anybody who's looking at it and has, who likes the porridge, will he go and eat that, what is vomited by the dog? The person will feel, vairasyam. He does not want it. Or it could be, mutra purishadivat, like some fecal matter or some, what do they call it? Mutra, urine. Oh, then, some great emperor, let us say Napoleon. So Napoleon's urine sample must have been sent to some laboratory. Then you happen to find Napoleon's urine. So what? Napoleon's urine, now great treasure, you want to keep it or what? Go. So mutra purishadivat tatra tatra vairasyam. Ihamutra bhoga viragaha. Vairasyam. You must remember that he does not find any rasa in it. What does not find? That it is something to be enjoyed. Very nice. Object of great interest. No, vairasyam he vigata rasaha. Vairasyam means what? Vigata rasa. No rasa in it. Shushka eva. Does not feel any attraction towards it. Vairasyam. is called, that vairasyam is called as viraga. Actually, this vairasyam alone is called as viraga. But Swamiji, we don't have this. Oh, that's why we don't understand Vedanta. We don't. Why can't? Oh, Vedanta is not very, difficult. Why difficult? Because one does not have the necessary qualification. Otherwise, all that one has to understand is Atma is Brahman, simple. All that if I tell you that, this, the pencil in my hand over here is black, it is black in color. Is it very difficult to understand? Is it very difficult that the pencil? So when a fact is being stated, does it become very difficult? So also there is yet another fact about this Atma, that the Atma is Brahman. All that it is as simple as that, it is to be understood. Yet we are not able to understand is because this Vairasyam is not there. So this is the fourfold qualification we need to have. And furthermore, Shamadamo Parati Titiksha Samadhana Shraddha Iti Shamadhi Shatakam. Now he is talking about the sixfold qualities beginning with Shama. Shama Adi. Shama hai Adi में जिसके ऐसा शतक. Okay, Shamadhi Shatak. Adi means Adi, in the beginning. What is there in the beginning of those sixfold qualities?
Shama is the beginning.
Shama.
Shama.
Shama in
Shama.
beginning.
Shama is there. So then Shama plus 5 more becomes that
Shamadhi.
Shamadhi Shataka. What are those all? He enumerates them here. Shama, Dama, Uparati, Titiksha, Samadhana, Shraddha. In English, what will they mean? Shama means the mastery over the mind. Dhamma means the mastery over the Indriyas. Now, by Indriyas, we should understand how many Indriyas?
14.
10.
5 plus 5 plus. Indriyas
10.
5 plus
11, otherwise 10. 5 Karmendriya, 5 Panchanandriya.
Jnanendriya.
Plus that much. Why will we include 11th mind over here? Because our control over the mind is meant by Shama.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So, why do you want a repetition?
Shamadama.
Yeah.
In
Dasha
Dhamma,
Indriya.
when you say Indriya Nigraha, what Indriyas?
Bhage.
5 Karmendriya,
Karmendriyas
5
and
Jnanendriya.
Jnanendriyas. Be simple. Okay. Dhamma means Indriya Nigraha, control over the Indriyas. Control over the mind is called as Shama, or mastery over the mind is called as Shama. Control over the Indriyas is called as Dhamma.
Dhamma.
Uparati. Uparati means withdrawal. Not withdrawal symptoms, huh? Some alcoholic and all. Then they give up the alcohol, they have withdrawal symptoms. No withdrawals. Withdrawal. Titiksha. Uparati, then titiksha. What is the meaning of titiksha? Endurance, forbearance, fortitude, ability to tolerate, tolerance. This is also called as titiksha. Titiksha. Samadhana. Samadhana means the quality of mind to stay collected, focused, is called as samadha. You have the word samadhi? You have the word
Yes.
samadhi. Samadhi also in one sense means where the mind is not scattered, but it is collected, focused,
Focus.
like that samadhan, that the mind should stay focused. And Shraddha, Shraddha is
Guru
faith.
Vedanta Vakyeshu.
Correct.
Vedanta Vakyeshu.
What Vakyeshu?
What is that?
Satya Buddhi.
Okay.
शास्त्रस्य गुरुवाक्यस्य सत्यबुद्ध्यवधारणा
Sa Shraddha Kathita Sati Yaya
यया
Vastu.
वस्तु उपलभ्यते.
He will tell us all that. Okay. Vedanta Vakyeshu Vishwasaha.
Atma Bodha. Okay. Vishwasa. Okay.
So Shraddha. So these are the sixfold qualities. Now we have to see in a little detail. Shamo Nama Shramanadi Vyatiriktebhyo Nivartya Atmani Eva Shravanadi Vishaye Manasaha Sthapanam. Now he says Shama means where the mind is installed. Like you have the horse and the horse is tied in the stable. Like that, you have a horse and that horse is this mind. Riding on this mind, then you can go anywhere. Right? In a fairyland, la la land, all the time. I mean, some dream. Manorajya, Manoratha. That's why it is called as Manoratha. Ratha means the chariot, the cart. And riding on that cart, on that chariot, this fellow goes Manoratha. And so he goes about building castles in the air. And then we have all this, but all my ambitions and these are very good, you know. Swamiji, I was just thinking if I had money, how I will make places a great ashram, and then there will be the Shivalaya, and then people will come and sit, and we will all do Shivarchana and only do meditation and listen to Vedanta, and morning, evening eat only idli. So this is all Manoratha. Then you have a, but this is very good, na Swamiji? Not good. So where are you going to tie the mind? Where are you going to? Manasaha sthapanam putra shravanadi vishaye, only in the topic of Shravanam. Where? In the topic of Shravanam. And Shravanam is about what? So Atma. And that's why he says Atmani Shravanadi Vishaye. But we are all the time thinking about myself only. I am thinking that how nice I am, how beautiful I am, how punyavan I am, how intelligent I am, and how I am different from rest of the people and I am so special. All these things that you can keep on thinking. That is Atma Chintanam. Is that
Brahma
Atmani
Jyoti.
Sthapanam?
No, that is body,
That's
mind.
why now Atmani only, where that mind should stay, in Atma only. But that, what is that Atma? Shravanadi Vishaya Atma. That as what you hear through the Upanishad, about the Atma. When your mind is able to appreciate that and stay put over there, that is Shama. So also there is one important thing about this Shama. What is the other side of the coin? Shravanadi Vyatiriktebhyo Nivartya. The mind is pulled away from all the other objects other than Shravana, etc. Okay? So now when you are listening over here to me, don't think, oh, for Swamiji, I am going to suggest, please start using some Patanjali hair oil. No, no. I should suggest Swamiji, Patanjali hair oil is good for hair growth. I'm looking, Shravanam is happening. And what Shravanam? This is not called Shravanam. Atmani eva, so Shravanadi Vyatiriktebhya. व्यतिरिक्तेभ्यो निवर्त्य आत्मनि एव श्रवणादि विषये मनसः स्थापनम्. Damo nama. What is meant by dama? Jnana karmendriya nigraha. So it is basically indriya nigraha. Like that, somebody who was talking about indriya nigraha means that you can include even mind into the indriyas. So in order to remove that kind of an overspilling, we have to make it clear that indriya nigraha means nigraha of jnanendriyas and karmendriyas. Jnanendriyas and karmendriyas. The organs of action and the organs of knowledge, perception.
Yes.
Then somebody feels very angry and he wants to smash the face of the other fellow. And he still keeps his hand down. So what is he doing? Dhamma only. What is he exercising? Practicing? Dhamma, indriya nigraha. Dhammo nama jnana karmendriya nigraha. Because now when you are listening to Vedanta Shastra, where should your eyes and ears be? In Shravanam only. But then it is going all everywhere else. Oh, sir, that is not called as Dhamma. Okay. We keep looking at the watch again and again. Ek ghanta hua ke nahi, ek ghanta hua ke nahi. That looking at the watch is what? Lack of Dhamma. This is lack of Dhamma. You know that story of Raja Parikshit. Raja Parikshit sat on the bank of Ganga where Shukdev Bhagwan was giving him the Bhagavad Pravachan. And 7 days had gone. This Raja Parikshit totally forgets about his hunger and thirst. And Shukadev says that, Raja, are you not hungry or anything? He says, forget hunger and thirst. My hunger is only to listen to the glory of God. That is what I want to listen. What is the nature of Paramatma? So this is my hunger, this is my thirst. And so he forgets about everything else. Who is sitting, who is not listening, forget. And then over there, this is how he sits. So that is called as Dhamma. Uparati Nama. What is meant by the word Uparati is, Uparati has got 3 meanings, applications or implications. Okay? The word Uparati means withdrawal. But what do you mean by to withdraw? So now over here, this author has made the sangraha of all the 3 definitions that you can find in various books of the acharyas. So we are very, very grateful to this teacher over here. One, uparati means sannyasa. What is one meaning of the word uparati? Sannyas. And so sannyasa is an essential quality. That life of sannyasa. Sannyasa. Then the second one is nishkama karmanushthan. Is also called, because sannyasa is defined in both the ways. There is sannyasa actually taken, where one person gives up all the karma. And there is sannyasa, which is for the grahasthas also. And that sannyasa, the nature of sannyasa for the grahasthas is nishkama karmanushthanam. Okay? Then uparati is still there. How? The third meaning of the word uparati is vyavahara lupaha. In case of someone in whom that knowledge becomes fruitful, shravanam, etc., he is a person who, having heard now Atma is Brahman and Purna Vastu, all the names and forms and the entire range of Anatma Padartha is nothing but a dream and appearance. Now he becomes so still, withdrawn, and all the action, vyavahara, all the transactions are also given up. Even this state, like that of an avadhuta, is called, of a yogi, is called as vyavahara lopaha. Vyavahara lopova. So what is the meaning of uparati? We have three meanings. One is sannyasa, the other one is
Nishkama karma.
Kama karmanusthana.
and the third one is
Vyavahara lopa.
Lopaha.
vyavahara lopaha. Okay, so this is what is the meaning of
Uparati.
uparati. Now, how many more we have to still see?
Three more.
Three.
Three more. Now, your homework for tonight is to think as why uparati has all these three meanings. Okay, and why uparati is made as essential quality that a person should possess in order to be the fit student of
Vedanta.
Vedanta. Okay, we will.
Yes, Swamiji.
This is what you should do the chintana on this vishaya and come back in our next session. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva
Purnamevavashishyate.
Om
Om
Shanti
Shanti Shanti
Shanti
Shanti.
Shankaram
Shankaram
Shankara
Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badrayanam Sutrabhashakito Hire Bhagavani.
Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapt Dehaya Dakshina Taye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you all. Thank you very much.